10 Funk Presents. Top 10 Most Wanted Criminals in the World. 10. Joseph Kony. Joseph Kony is the leader of the Lord's Resistance Army, LRA, a guerrilla group which has been active since 1987. He is a self-declared prophet and claims that he is fighting for the Ten Commandments. He also claims to have been possessed by spirits. The LRA previously operated in Uganda before recently moving operations to the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Central African Republic, and South Sudan. Led by Kony, the LRA has been involved in mass kidnappings of children and forcing them to become sex slaves or child soldiers for his campaign. 9. Ismael Zambada Garcia. Ismael Zambada Garcia is the leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, an international organized crime syndicate which mainly operates from Culiacan, Sinaloa in Mexico, hence the group name. The Sinaloa Cartel is considered one of the most powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world. Nicknamed El Mayo, Garcia assumed full leadership of the Sinaloa Cartel when Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was apprehended in 2016. He is the most enduring drug lord in Mexico and has been active in the drug trafficking business for years. He was the logistical coordinator of the cartel before assuming full leadership. 8. Omid Tahvili. Born in Tehran, Iran, Omid Tahvili is the kingpin of an organized crime family in Canada. Yes, you read that right, something like that actually exists in Goody Two-Shoes, Canada. He reportedly operates out of an Iranian community in Canada and is connected to other international criminal organizations. Tahvili has been apprehended by authorities several times but has escaped fully serving his sentences through one way or another. Most infamously, he escaped from a maximum security prison in 2007 with the help of a security guard whom he bribed with money. Tahvili remains free to this day and is considered one of the most wanted criminals in the world. 7. Felicien Kabuga. Felicien Kabuga is a Rwandan businessman and millionaire. He is the most wanted man in Africa for his direct involvement in the Rwandan genocide, one of the most despicable acts in human history. Kabuga got the majority of his fortune through tea farms in Rwanda, which he used to fund the Rwandan genocide. Kabuga allegedly bankrolled Radio Television Libre des Mille Collines, the Rwandan radio station which played a huge role in inciting violence and kicking off the Rwandan genocide. Not only that, he also supplied the weapons to the Hutus, importing a total of 500,000 machetes. About 500,000 to 1 million Rwandans were killed in the infamous genocide, heavily crippling the country economy. 6. Alimzhan Tokhtakhunov. Alimzhan Tokhtakhunov is a Russian businessman suspected of being involved in organized crime. He is believed to be nicknamed Taiwan Chick because of his noticeable Asian facial features. He has been accused of numerous crimes in the past, which include smuggling, fixing competition events, committing fraud, and running an illegal gambling ring. Tokhtakhunov is perhaps most infamous for being accused of bribing ice skating judges in the 2002 Winter Olympics held in Salt Lake City, Utah. He was subsequently arrested by Italian authorities at the request of the US but was later freed before he was extradited. 5. Matteo Messina Denaro. Matteo Messina Denaro is a Sicilian mafia boss, now considered the boss of bosses in the infamous criminal organization after the deaths of Bernardo Provenzano and Salvatore Riina and the 2007 arrest of Salvatore Lo Piccolo. He has proven to be one of the most elusive targets for the Italian police, successfully evading arrest a number of times in the past. Nicknamed Diabolic, Denaro stands out because of his lifestyle and outgoing nature, which is in contrast with other mafia bosses who keep conservative family values close to heart. Denaro is a notorious womanizer, drives expensive Porsche cars, wears luxurious Rolex watches, and prefers high-end products from Ray-Ban, Giorgio Armani, and Versace. And apparently, he's big on video games. 4. Semion Mogilevich. Semion Mogilevich is believed to be the boss of bosses of Russian mafia syndicates around the world. He commands a huge criminal organization involved in weapons trafficking, drug trafficking, contract murders, prostitution, fraud, and possibly even nuclear materials trafficking. Mogilevich is considered the most dangerous mobster in the world and allegedly has powerful political connections everywhere in Russia. In 2006, former Russian Secret Service member Alexander Litvinenko alleged that Mogilevich has a good relationship with current Russian President Vladimir Putin. Litvinenko was assassinated via radiation poisoning shortly after making that claim. 3. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is the leader of the militant terrorist organization known as the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIL. Also known as the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, ISIS. I think it's safe to assume that by now you're already familiar with the organization, which has orchestrated a series of terror attacks in European cities the last 2 years. Al-Baghdadi was a part of Al-Qaeda from 2006 to 2013. Apart from crimes related to terrorism, he has been accused of kidnapping, enslaving, and raping American human rights activist and humanitarian aid worker Kayla Mueller. 2. Dawood Ibrahim. Dawood Ibrahim is the most wanted man in India. He is a crime lord and leads the Indian organized crime syndicate D Company. He founded the organization in the 1970s and has been a wanted man since the 1980s, though he wasn't branded a global threat until 2003. Ibrahim is currently living in Pakistan, though the Pakistani government has denied that he is in the country. He is widely believed to be the man behind the 1993 Bombay bombings, which involved a series of 12 bomb explosions in Mumbai, India. The attacks killed 257 people and injured 717 others. 1. Ayman al-Zawahiri. Ayman al-Zawahiri is the current leader of Al-Qaeda, a multinational militant organization formerly headed by Osama bin Laden. He was named the leader of Al-Qaeda shortly after bin Laden was assassinated in 2011. Before that, he was the operational and strategic commander and was the top lieutenant to bin Laden in the organization. An Egyptian, al-Zawahiri had a direct hand in the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombings in Nairobi, Kenya and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, which killed hundreds of people. In 2008, the Pakistan Army claimed that they almost captured al-Zawahiri in northwest Pakistan. Thanks for watching. For more top 10 videos, subscribe my channel.